Short Hike is a special game. As you saw, the premise is simple. Claire, the main character, is taking a summer vacation, albeit hesitantly, with her aunt, who is a ranger at Hawk Peak Provincial Park. Like lots of people, she's caught up with the worries back home and with family and just needs a breather. But these worries have boiled over into her vacation too, and now she needs to climb to the top of Hawk Peak to get cell phone reception. This game's world is made with a fairly unique design philosophy in mind. It is, in essence, an open world, but on a much smaller scale. However, this works to the game's advantage, as it results in a more detailed and intricate world, but also a more meaningful one from a gameplay perspective, as nearly every activity you do is unique. This, along with the omission of a traditional map screen, means that you're encouraged to explore and will quickly find yourself looking around for shells, money, and helping the other islanders with various needs. Try and find a toy shovel to trade with the frog on the beach, collect 15 shells for an unspecified reason, find someone's lost camping permit. The list goes on. This combines beautifully with the game's easy, smooth, and just outright fun movement system that allows easy traversal by gliding through the air and climbing up surfaces. Movement also adds another layer to exploration with the golden feather mechanic. Golden feathers are used for both climbing and jumping, and each feather equates to a second or two of climbing stamina or an extra mid-air jump. They can be found around the world or bought from certain NPCs, giving you something else to look for. At the same time, getting around the island is easier the more feathers you have, and some areas are organically blocked off until you have a certain amount of feathers. As such, exploration is not only incentivized by the interesting and unique side content and the fun movement system, but also required to a certain extent, given that some walls leading to higher sections of the mountain can only be climbed or flown to once the player has collected enough feathers to have the stamina to get up that wall. This encouragement of exploration gives players time to do everything they want to do, while also facilitating the discovery of world activities. If you need to explore to get golden feathers anyway, you might as well do the side stuff while you're at it. Another interesting aspect of design a Short Hike utilizes is the lack of a quest menu, or very much of a UI at all. The whole presentation is very minimalistic, resulting in a game that does not distract you from actually playing it with various markers or pop-ups. As such, not only are you going to become more invested in exploration due to having to learn the island's layout, but the game also gives you room to breathe. You don't need to do anything that you don't want to, and because of the lack of a traditional quest menu, you can easily just forget about something that isn't interesting to you. I mean, really, why does this rock just spit out money? Here were some things I found during my playthrough. I traded this toy shovel I found, and now I can dig up treasure. Bill taught me how to fish, and I got to sell that fish to get some money. I rented a boat and went through an obstacle course. I found a treasure map and solved the riddle on it. I became the world champion in beach stickball. Or, of course, just flying around and enjoying myself. And the clever thing is that with the freedom of this design philosophy, no matter what activities you did, it all helps you towards the main goal. So now I've finally gotten enough feathers to try and climb up Hawk Peak. It all leads to this. At the top of the mountain, used feathers freeze, and you need to get to a heat source to regain them. This adds an unexpected layer to movement and thus makes it much more strategic. On top of that, the landscape nearing the peak is more narrow and treacherous than past areas. You need to conserve every feather, and concentration is of the essence. And usually, by the end of the journey, You have forgotten all about why you did this in the first place. Caught up in the beautiful world and the lighthearted characters, the player, just like Claire, was able to put their worries behind them and live in the moment. That's why A Short Hike is a special game. Through the world, the gameplay, even the graphics, it reminds us to stop and smell the roses. It shows us that not everything that happens may seem good, but that worrying about it won't get you anywhere. Don't get caught up in the past and don't obsess over the future. Live in the present and enjoy the moment as much as you can, and see the beauty of simplicity. Thank you all for watching this video. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching and were able to get away from your worries for a few minutes too. If you'd like to see more videos in the future, please do like the video, subscribe, and share it to your friends so that we can grow this channel. As I have said before, these videos are pretty hard to make and I really appreciate the support. Anyways, that's all I have for you today. I hope you're having a good day today, and if you're not, I hope that this video helped you on the journey to making it a better one. I will see you all in the next video, but until then, goodbye.